Hello everybody. Yesterday was my 10-month anniversary of my surgery, which was August the 20th. I didn't get to make the video yesterday because I was just busy. I really wanted to start off by saying thank you for all the wonderful words and support and love that I received yesterday. It meant so much to me. It really did. To see that outpouring of just amazing people who are awesome. I mean, you guys are just awesome. Excuse me again. I don't even know what to say, honestly. Just everybody has been just amazing, and I was so scared to put up that video. I was so nervous and scared and, terrified to put up that video yesterday. The first skin video I put up, I was nervous, but I was nowhere near as nervous as I was yesterday, just because I have been dealing with a lot of negativity since, what happened a few weeks ago. And I never thought that I would have this sort of anxiety about being online. I knew that I would get the occasional troll, that would say something stupid. But I think having people attack me on behalf for somebody else, I think is what upsets me the most. Like, to be attacked on someone else's behalf when I'm not even doing anything is the hardest part for me. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything wrong. I haven't done shit wrong at all. I'm just living my life and doing what I need to do for me. So I have no idea why I'm having to deal with any of this, but, after seeing the hundreds of people who have private messaged me on Facebook, watched my video, messaged me on my videos, just the outpouring of people who needed to see, my progression videos shows me that I'm doing the right thing. Because I am progressing and I am succeeding with my tool. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to, and I'm going to be a success. That's just the way I look at it. As long as I work harder, I eat better, I stay on top of my vitamins and, do what I'm supposed to do, nobody can take that away from me. So that's really important. 10 months has gone by since I had my surgery, and I'm not joking with you when I tell you that the first 4 months after my surgery was hell. Until I got my gallbladder taken out, I was in hell. I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink, I had 2 strictures, nothing I ate felt good, I felt I couldn't drink enough. Didn't matter what I was trying to drink. This shake, okay, I made at, I'm going to say I made this at 4 o'clock, like 4:06, and it's 5:36 right now. I made this. Now granted, if the ice was down here, the ice is down here. This it takes me a while to go through this, just because I sip. So it does it does take me a while to drink this. But it's supposed to. I shouldn't be able to gulp everything down, and it's always filled to the top when I make it, because I make it with a ton of ice, because that's the way I like it. Yes, I do love you, Clicky. Yes, I do love you, Click Protein. Yes, I do. You're my favorite protein on the planet. Yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. So before my gallbladder was removed, that would take me 4 hours to drink. 4 hours. And I'm not joking you, because my stomach was so swollen, the part, it's called a sphincter, but whatever. That part was so swollen because of the strictures and the endoscopies that I kept getting, and I just felt terrible, and oh my God, I was dehydrated. OMG, was I dehydrated. I was hospitalized more than once for dehydration. I would go to the ER and they would give me bags and bags of fluids because I was not getting in any food. So before, I was 464 when I had my surgery, and yeah, I was 464 the day of surgery. I was 400 and like 76 after my surgery because of the fluid, and then I lost that. So I was 415 when I found out that my gallbladder needed to be removed. It was like, magic. It was like magic had happened after gallbladder got taken out. It was like, achievement locked, gallbladder removal, and then my weight started going, drastically down because, holy shit, I could fucking eat. I couldn't eat anything. Yogurt was about all I could get in. Yogurt, I don't even like mashed potatoes anymore, so I don't even eat those. But, before surgery, I was like, I'd be able to eat mashed potatoes. But, rotisserie chicken, and it was a gamble. Rotisserie chicken is my go-to food right now. That's pretty much every single solitary day I have something with rotisserie chicken because it is fall apart. So it goes down really easy. I'm not big on luncheon meat. I know a lot of ladies eat lots of luncheon meat. Not a big fan. The P3s is about as much of the luncheon meat. Here, I've got I had one yesterday and I still have a little thing here. The P3s, they have, this one was slow roasted turkey, browned with caramelized sugars, reduced fat cheddar cheese, dry roasted peanuts. That is about as lunch meaty as I get because I don't eat sandwiches anymore and bleh, don't want it. So it has about half an ounce of luncheon meat in these, and I'm like, don't mind if I do. So rotisserie chicken has always really been my jam. So when I had my gallbladder removed, before that, even that was making me dump because I couldn't get enough food down, and when I did, it was god awful. So I'm telling you, the day that they took out my gallbladder, the next morning they gave me an omelet. They gave me a regular sized omelet. Obviously I couldn't eat that. They gave me grits, an omelet with ham. Oh my God, with ham and cheese, and then I think they gave me like a yogurt and some other random bullshit. And I was so scared. I was so freaking scared to put anything in my mouth because I was so used to dumping on everything. I was terrified. So but my doctor came in, he was like, you need to eat. You're gonna be malnutrition, it's been 4 months since you've had a real meal. You have to eat something. And I'm telling you, like, they had my bag of fluids wide open when I first got there. They had to put a PICC line in me on my arm. See, I had one here when I got my surgery, and then when they had to find one under here when I had the other one. I was so dehydrated, they stuck me like 6 times trying to get in a PICC line. And a PICC line should be much easier. That's how dehydrated I was because I couldn't eat and I could not drink without getting sick. So I guess this video, it really does focus on the complications that I had, and then you get to see what happens once the complications are over. So when they took out my gallbladder, and then that food came, and I had this massive plate of food because they didn't put me on They didn't put me on bariatric, little portions, you know. They put me on regular portions because the hospital didn't have like a bariatric plate. So, they just bring you whatever. That was the most delicious omelet I have ever had in my entire life. That omelet was the bomb. It was the bomb diggity. So I was like, thank you. I could only eat very, very little of it, but it was better than anything I'd put in my mouth in a very long time. That's what she said. It was great. So after my gallbladder was removed and after I went home, life became fucking awesome. Yeah, it opened up the world of food to me. I was like, oh my God, you mean I can have almonds now and not get sick? Oh my God, you mean I can have cheese now and not get sick? Oh my God, I can have ground hamburger. That one's still kind of titchy. I can have turkey. Oh my God, food. I haven't had food in so long. And what I was terrified of is they were talking about putting in a feeding tube at one time because I wasn't eating and I couldn't, and we were just having so many complications, and I was terrified of having a feeding tube put in. I was terrified. So I thank God that didn't happen to me. But there are people who have gastric bypass and have complications that actually happens to, and I'm so sorry for you guys. I really, really am. So right after that, December came and my birthday, and I started walking, and I started, I made it a point to start doing more stuff and going out more and trying to become the person I really wanted to become. And it's been a wild ride, and I can't tell you how much happier I am after getting my surgery, even with all the complications, even with all the times in the hospital and in the ER and everything. I would not trade it for the world. I would not trade feeling this good inside for the world. I just feel so good about myself, and I feel so good about this journey, and I'm just happy. I really am. I'm just happy with everything that is going on. I went and saw my therapist yesterday. Her and me and Matthew sat and talked, and it was an amazing session. And she is such a special woman. I adore her. I am so forever thankful that I found her and that she's in my life. Like, she's just an amazing, amazing therapist. I'm comfortable with her. She knows, the right things to say. She watches my videos. I don't hide anything. I don't feel that I need to hide anything about what I think and who I am anymore, because I spent 22 years hiding the person I was with food, and hiding the person that I wanted to be with depression and food and all that. So I really, really wanted to be happy, and I wanted to show you guys that no matter what the day brings, no matter what people try to put you down, and people try to hurt you because they're jealous. They're jealous of your success and wish they had it for themselves. And people will do their damnedest to ruin your day, and you just can't let them. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and say that you are doing the best that you can with what you have, and that you are pushing yourself to become the better you, and nothing else matters. As long as you can look yourself in the mirror and smile at your progression, absolutely no one and anything else matters besides that. Because at the end of the day, at the very end of the day, we only have each other. We only have ourselves that we need to worry about. As far as weight loss goes, I'm not saying don't worry about your family. I'm just saying, in the great scheme of things, we're accountable to ourselves. And I wanted you guys to know that I appreciate everybody for being so kind and so welcoming and so helpful this last like 3 months. That, it's been 3 months. It's been 3 months since I put myself on YouTube and really started to talk to people on Facebook. And I have made so many amazing, sweet, fantastic friends. And, some of you I've invited into my real life, and I have never been so fulfilled with amazing friendships. Just beautiful, sweet people who, I want nothing more than to see succeed. I want nothing more than to see you guys happy and succeed in your own, journeys. And I am proud and ecstatic to share mine with you. So I really wanted to thank you for watching, and thank you for all the kind, gorgeous words that you gave me. And if you're new to my channel, hit the little subscribe button so you can see the rest of my journey as it goes on and on and on. It's only going to get better. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.